everyone, and we are here with our third lesson today. We're going to go ahead and talk about intervals. So intervals are just distances from one note to the next. You can have different kinds of intervals, so some examples are unisons, which is just the same note repeated, seconds, thirds, fourths, fifths, sixths, sevenths, and octaves. Octaves are eighth distances. Now, in order to understand distances, the best way is to think of them as semitones distances. So semitones are just half steps. And if you look here on your sheet, half steps are just notes that are right next to each other. So I gave the example of a piano, like C to C sharp, white key to black key, right next to each other. Okay? Now, in order to get an interval, you count the letters that you have to go up to or down to. So we'll actually get to do that in just a second here. And you count it through the lines and the spaces on the staff. Fantastic. On your second page of your handout, you have an example of how it would look a unison, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth, or octave, yeah? You will need to memorize this. And basically, if you're thinking of unisons, same note. Seconds are always right next to each other, and they're always a line to a space, or a space to a line on the staff. Thirds are going to be either line to line or space to space and right next to each other. Fourths are a little bigger now. If you go line to space, you're going to skip a line. If you go space to line, you're going to skip a space. Fifths is either line to line or space to space, and you'll skip one line or skip one space in the process. And you can see that here in your handout. Now, sixths. It's either a line to a space or a space to a line, but this time you're skipping two lines if it's a line to a space, or two spaces if it's a space to a line. Now, sevenths. You can think of this as line to line skipping two lines, or space to space, skipping two spaces. And last but not least, the octave is either line to space or space to line, and it's a bigger distance. Awesome. So let's keep going here. As a reminder, I've gone ahead and given you the letter names for the treble clef and the bass clef. You can see an explanation on this on the first video of the series here. And that will help you do your intervals worksheet, which is the last page of your handout. If you have any questions, just go ahead and let me know. You can email me at musiclessonsplano@gmail.com. See you next time. Bye, friends!